What's this? A Horuko video that isn't talking about internet drama? We live in wild times, alright? I'm trying something new for the channel because honestly, I want to post more often and I want to be just a full-on drama channel where I just sit here and, tell you about drama on the internet that I see on Twitter all the time. And also, I'm recording this video on the 10th and my physical copy of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has finally arrived. So best believe this is the gameplay that you're seeing on the video. I'm not that good at the game because, I barely just started. But best believe it took me like an hour to get through grade 8 Vegeta for some reason. But honestly, I did it on the hardest difficulty and no one could do it like me because I am indeed him when it comes to this game. Besides the peak gameplay that you're watching, which is probably me being absolutely horrible at Sparking Zero right now, based off the thumbnail and title of this video, you know exactly what I'm here to talk about. The dating culture in Generation Z. Now, I'm 19 years old, alright? Next year, I turn 20, which for the people that are watching this video that are not the same age as I am, you're probably calling me Unk right now because I am not Unk. I'm not even 20 yet, okay? Like, my age group is like around 19 to like 24 probably, right? My homies are Unk status, not me though. I'm safe. But this video has been popping on my recommended feed recently. It's titled The Gen Z Dating Experience by a Suburban Will. It's got over 400,000 views as of me recording this video, and I love the description that I see when I click on the video. Relationship advice from someone who's single because coaches don't play. Realest shit I've ever heard today. Overall, it's a very good video. I very much enjoyed it. I love the in-between skits. I love how organized it is. It's basically a 10 out of 10 in my book, alright? And I'm gonna sit here and show you guys a few clips, if I could speak, from this video, and I will leave the original video at the top of the description down below if you would like to watch it yourself in full. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Alright, we out here grinding my butt off. Alright, we trying to make it.
Dating as a Gen Z adult is an interesting experience because dating comes with a lot of expectations. What do guys expect out of girls? What do girls expect from a guy? What does one partner expect from the other? There's this constant push and pull between what people want from each other romantically, and social media is only making it worse. It's why I think a lot of younger people think that romance is dead, because social media is full of unrealistic expectations that I don't think 90% of young adults can meet.
See, this was me back, the entirety of high school where I used to think romance is dead, chivalry is dead, love doesn't really exist in the world because I tried so hard, okay? Let me be real with y'all. I really tried. And for the people that went to high school with me, y'all know that I really tried. But then ended up failing most times because either I simply just got rejected, which he'll talk about later in the video, or, they already were taken. So it was rough.
Now, I'm not blaming social media for being the reason people are single, but I think sometimes people forget that social media is just a caricature of reality and that most things shouldn't be taken so seriously. Every other day on Twitter, I see people getting worked up over hypothetical situations that would never happen in reality.
Because people on Twitter that are always asking like hypothetical questions like, oh, would you date an OnlyFans girl? One, it's mainly for like engagement baiting because let's be real, that's what Twitter is nowadays. Now that you can get paid on Twitter for just tweeting, people say the most, horrendous or most takes that like get people riled up and start replying to so, they can get their $100 for the week or whatever. So I'm not going to take a Twitter motherfucker seriously because I know they're just engagement baiting so they can get, their 20, 30 bucks or whatever. So I don't really care. But I do agree. These hypothetical questions that you see on Twitter, they don't happen in real life. When you actually go outside, people, yes, when you go outside, people are normal, all right? No one's asking you questions like this. It's realistically only on like Twitter or any other social media platform that does it. And yes, you shouldn't let social media give you a unrealistic high expectations on dating because you see a happy couple, eating at a nice fancy restaurant or getting expensive things given to each other, okay? Like, let's be real, that doesn't happen that often in the real world.
However, one thing that's super common with Gen Z is being caught in a situationship. A situationship is basically when you're doing all the things that people in a relationship would do without being in a relationship. Sometimes people aren't on the same page when it comes to commitment, and that's fine. One person may want to take the relationship to the next level while the other person needs some time to know if they're ready. However, you shouldn't still be acting like you're in a relationship when you're not, because that's when things get confusing.
I wish I could tell you that doesn't happen to me often, but it does. I fear that I think I've had more situationships than like fail talk on stages. I'm gonna be real with y'all for a minute here. Like, random story, I was in a situationship for like a couple months, alright? Like, we were literally doing like couple shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I found out that she still had feelings for her ex and then went back to her ex. What the fuck, dude? I'm serious. Like, this shit actually does happen, and it pissed me off because I wanted to like, date like officially, but she was like, nah, I still have like feelings for my ex and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? what did I just spend like 4 months doing, bro? Like, what the fuck? Also, a little bit off topic. During this video, he talks about like, that we see a lot of negative stuff when it comes to relationships, and I soon realized that it's just the minority of that shit. If we're being honest here, like, look at the bigger picture. It's really just a small group that happens. Like, if you get cheated twice, then not every girl's a cheater, bro. You just got very unlucky and got hit with a very small minority of people that are just cheaters, right? Just because you got cheated on doesn't mean every girl's a cheater, or like every dude's a cheater. You know what I'm saying? You just got hit with a very small minority of people that are just cheaters.
But there's also online dating, where you create your profile, get a match, and hope that the stranger you meet is normal enough to not make you want to block them on everything the second the date is over.
My opinion, I don't really like online dating like that, because the fact that you gotta create a profile like on some random ass dating app, bro, and I just don't know how to describe that myself that well. Like, I'm just like a 6-foot white boy with glasses and curly hair who plays video games all the time and is occasionally a wannabe commentator YouTuber. So there's that. I think that's how I'd like describe myself, but like not include the wannabe commentary YouTuber thing on dating apps, because I think that'd just be weird. I think I would really just say I'm a 6-foot tall white boy with curly hair and glasses and that just plays video games. Like, I think that's the best way I could describe myself, but I digress.
But the biggest hurdle by far is dealing with rejection. No is one of the hardest words to hear. Building up the courage to approach someone is hard enough as it is, and for it to not go your way really stinks. People walk around every day with countless insecurities living in the back of their head, so no matter who you are, being rejected can make you feel like you're just not good enough. And that's fair.
He's spitting facts for show, but for me personally, it's just numbing to me now. Like, I really just don't care anymore. Like, if I ask out a girl on a date, or like if she's trying to like be something more and she just says no, I'm fine with it. I don't care anymore. Not like in those early years of high school for me, where like I'm sitting in my room at precisely like 4:45 in the morning listening to 1-800 by Logic, rapping to the song and be like, I don't want to be alive, I don't want to be alive, I just want to die today or some shit. Meanwhile, this girl's like happily, in a relationship with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just genuinely numbing, and I'm so used to just getting no's all the time that I'm just expecting her to say no.
You've probably heard it before. The worst she can say is no. And no, it's not the worst thing she can say. You could walk up to a girl and ask her out, and she could look at you and say, ew, I would never go out with an ugly, stinky, bald-headed, swagless nerd like you. My standards aren't that low. And honestly, at that point, you're cooked. But that's only the worst case scenario.
Is it crazy to say I've had the worst case scenario? Like, I remember asking this girl one time and she was like, no, you're too ugly. Or, no, I would never date you even if I was drunk as fuck. Like, damn, girl, what the fuck did I do? I was just asking you out because you was pretty. Like, goddamn, like, did I have to, roast my ass, bro? I think I'm just good. So one time I was hanging out with the homies, and my friend was really trying to put me on with this girl, right? Because, his girlfriend had a friend that was single, and he was like, yo, this is perfect. But, yo, she asked him, like, yo, do you think your friend would like my friend? And she looked at me on like the phone call, on that like FaceTime call, and she looked like, hell no, she would not fucking like you. Sitting there like, damn, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, dude, I really just be existing. Like, most people, right, would genuinely probably date a guy that's just simply tall with curly hair and green eyes or some shit. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here never in a relationship before because for some reason the women I talk to either don't find me attractive or are literally taken. Like, dude, I hope she's not seeing this video, but I was talking to a girl today. I took her out for coffee, bro. She has a man's, bro. I'm sitting here like, damn, well, that's unfortunate. And she's my partner for this project for class, so I pray to God she doesn't see this video, bro. Or I'm hoping she doesn't see this video, cause Shawty found it so respectfully, but she's taken. So this ain't no one-on-one with a keeper situation. I respect it. So you just gotta take the L and just move on. Another time, I was on a double date, and she texted me saying, "Oh, thanks for paying for the food, but I just don't like you. You're a gentleman and you're nice and sweet and all that, but I just don't like you." Saying that like, well, fuck me, I guess. Like, okay, shit, I just have really shitty luck, you could probably say, because that's probably the case. I have way more stories that I can make into like videos, but in conclusion, if you've been rejected so many times like I have before, it's probably just numbing to you at this point. And even if a girl says something so bad about you, it just don't even hit you, bro. You're just sitting there like, well, I tried, I failed, and we just move on. Like me right now, I just gotta sit here and move on from this different girl that I barely even know because she has a boyfriend. So guess what? Now I gotta sit and work on this project with her awkwardly for the next 2 months now. So there's that. So we hope in this video she doesn't see it. Let's hope, because if she coming in on Tuesday talking about like, hey, I saw your YouTube video, yeah, I'm fucking cooked. I'm cooked, bro. Yeah, I'm absolutely cooked. Let's hope she doesn't see the video, guys, because then I'm gonna walk into my accounting class awkwardly as hell. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please let me know by liking and subscribing and doing all the good stuff like that, because this is something new to me. I'm not usually doing something like this. I want to do something that isn't covering internet drama, because I am a wannabe commentary YouTuber, and I feel like that, I want to do something else that isn't just internet drama. So if you did enjoy, please let me know. And if you think there's something else I could do to switch it up, please also let me know as well. I'd be reading the comments all the time. Like, I saw this one comment in particular where they're like, hey, even if you just have a mask on but like have your camera on, I think it would be cooler. Like, I'm thinking about doing something like that where like I just hide my face with like a hat or something, but I need to buy a camera first and foremost, like a webcam of some sort, so I definitely have to do that. But do let me know what I could switch up, or if this format is also good as well. Hopefully the gameplay isn't too ass, because I've been grinding Sparking Zero like crazy since it's come in today. This is why I buy physical copies, because it always comes in like a day early. But nonetheless, check out my social medias, my other ones as well, if you want to mess with me and stuff like that and just see what I be doing on other platforms. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe if you're new, and like the video if you did enjoy. Peace.